What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing another video on, you guessed it, the Goretooth 44G. So, cranking out some more reviews just so you guys can see it, and I hope you enjoy this one. So, since this is the new badass chainsaw badassery, we're going to look into it a little bit more thoroughly and see if it is, indeed the weapon you guys want to get. So, jumping into it, what do we got here? We got very fast attack speed. Okay, well, it's a chainsaw. All chainsaws have that. Average accuracy, high critical hit chance. 50 strength required. That's not so bad, but then you have 120 melee skill required, so it's pretty high up there. Let's make sure it's worth 120 melee skill. So, damage per second is 60. Damage per hit is 7. And you have about 8.5 hits per second. So, alright, it's going to be doing some pretty high damn damage. So here we are, Northeast End Zone, as you guys requested to see this video. Let's go and see how this thing fares, shall we? We shall. Let's do it. Continue. Come here. Come on, I thought you guys would dive faster with a blade this size. I mean, look at the size of this thing, it's ridiculous. From an angle, it kind of looks like a dildo. Don't tell anybody I said that though. Anyway, so yeah, I like it. It's got good knockback. It's got good damage. The issue that I am seeing here is not the amount of aggro that's coming after me. It's pretty good at holding off these bastards, and I'm having a pretty fun time shredding their asses to shreds. What is the issue is this. As you guys are well aware, if you have traveled through this new end zone, is the amount of fat-ass green zombies there are. They'll just ruin your damn day. Why? Because they blow up and cause damage on that of like a nuclear catastrophe. Can't tell you how many times I've been sent home early on a looting trip because I got shat on by a green zombie. It's such a pain in the ass. I wish they wouldn't be in the game. I wish they'd be at least a little bit reduced explosion, at least, because it's ridiculous, man. I mean, you can't even grind with them out here. So, hey, you know what? If you share my sentiment on how much I hate these sons of bitches, post saying that. We'll see how many like votes that comment gets. Huh? Sound like a plan? Maybe we can start a revolution. Back into the video. Let me not make this a rant. We're talking about the Goretooth, right? So, the problem with it is these green zombies can ultimately, oh geez, almost got smacked, can ultimately render this thing ineffective because they blow up and you're gonna be too close in proximity to them, and it just won't work, especially if you're trying to grind and get some XP out of it. The problem I have with chainsaws, and this is why they're my least used weapon, is because I always get smacked around when I use it. It doesn't matter how careful I am, it just always seems to be the case. As you can see, I'm already on scratched. Now, I'm not saying that's an issue with the weapon itself. It could just be because I'm shitty with chainsaws. Maybe there are other people out there, master chainsaw users, that know what the hell they're doing. But, is it a beginner weapon? No, it's not. It's definitely not. If I can't use it properly, and you're just starting out this game, chances are you can't use it properly either. And if you're just starting out this game, you shouldn't be getting a weapon this high up anyway. So, when it comes down to it, guys, a chainsaw is meant for grinding. It's really the cheapest weapon to grind because it causes aggro, and it doesn't use any ammo. Now, the problem with it is you can't grind because the green fat asses, they screw everything up. They screw up the cycle, they screw up the yin and the yang, if you know what I'm talking about. See, I'm going to go around in circles as if you were an end zone grinder trying to make your day here, okay? As soon as you get a little bit of these green bastards in here, it's over. You have to stop using your chainsaw. You got to flip this thing out and dispatch them one by one until they're all gone, and then you can get back into grinding mode. And I just got exploded upon because you can't see them. Now, do you want to do that? That's the question. I know I don't, especially when I just whip this thing out and mow these sons of bitches down. Now, I understand there are people out there that aren't going to spend a bajillion, gillion, $1 million on this game, and that's alright. You're not going to get a GAU 19, fine, I understand that. You're not going to get a Goretooth, that's even better, because you can get a Vulcan, or you can get a, if you have a little bit more money, a little bit more well-equipped, you can get a Scar 9000, and you can do immensely more damage to a crowd, and you can stay a lot safer, you can get a hell of a lot more experience. The only downside is you're going to be forking out cash for ammo. But trust me, if you're using a chainsaw, buddy, you're going to be forking out cash for repair bills and probably being sent home early, especially if you're on a looting trip. So with that being said, you know, I really don't like using chainsaws. And that could just be me. Like I said, it's just subjective. I'm not trying to bash chainsaws. Quite the contrary. I'm trying to look for reasons to see why, you know, you'd want to use this. But here's the thing. Is it a good weapon for the northeast end zone? No. Is it a good weapon for lighter areas where there aren't zombies that are going to blow up every corner? Yes. If you're in the orange areas, man, if you're in the red areas, hell yeah, use this thing. This is probably really damn good. Even the old black area. But the white zone, or whatever you want to call it, the Goretooth just doesn't fit it, man. It's great damage. It just doesn't work in the category that you need it to, which is trying to dodge attacks and survive. Let's go into the next area. I'm tired of this place. What the? I didn't even participate in an outpost attack, and I got 10,900. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not complaining. It's not like I need it anyway. So that's my review, guys. It's not the best weapon out there, especially for a new level weapon, whatever you want to call it. I just don't feel like it gets the job done as well as a machine gun could, or a different weapon, different grinding weapon like a grenade launcher. It's definitely not something you're going to be looking at getting experience for. You can't loot with it. You can't really do anything with it in the northeast end zone, which is why I just think it's completely ineffective. What I could see you doing this with is screwing somebody's day up exponentially in PvP, because you could chainsaw through people and fuck them up. But I mean, if you're not a PvPer and you want it just because it looks cool, keep looking, man. This is not the weapon for you, especially if you're not pro enough to use it. I don't claim to be pro enough to use a chainsaw. That being said, there are always the people that are like, hey, I got a chainsaw dead exposure and I got 2 shotguns. Why can't I kill a boss? Well, dude, you can't kill a boss because you have a shitty weapon combo. Quite simple. I'm sorry to be that guy, but a chainsaw and 2 shotguns? No, you need to find a better combo. You need to probably get a machine gun, a melee, not being a chainsaw, probably melee of a sword or something like that, and then another quiet weapon. 2 quiet weapons and an aggro causer, or 2 aggro causers and 1 quiet weapon, depending on your gameplay. Of all those combos, I just don't think a chainsaw should be in any of them. This is really a whole nostalgic thing. If you like the whole 2D gameplay and how that worked out, those are the people that usually use chainsaws from what I've seen. Or if you're an arena goer. That being said, I hope this video was informative in picking your next weapon that's going to help you slay as many undead bitches as you can. See you in the next video. Over and out.